Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Awakening. How is everyone doing tonight?
Lavender.
I'm
Lavender?
sleepy.
I feel that.
Chamomile.
Ooh, that's a vibe, too. That's definitely also a vibe. Jakey, how you doing? How was
Just
breakfast?
chilling.
I feel like green
It was
peas.
okay. I got avocado.
Nice.
Avocado?
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
Well,
exciting.
before we were playing a game last night, when we were talking to Mitch, and it was how many of those pop figures you have?
Oh yeah.
So chat, based on what you see in Mitch's face cam.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Everyone's playing
You
a
ever
game.
play the jelly bean game in the jar?
Yeah, you
play
can
a
kind
game.
of see he has a wall
I had
of them
to
there.
update it this morning, so there's one more because it came in the mail this morning.
He
So I
has
had to
at
update it.
least two, I think.
I see.
Well, if you look at the wall itself,
maybe
then you can see
30.
it's at least a line of 15 by 10. So one
Alright,
has to
here
assume
you
it's
go,
at least.
chat. There's the whole wall.
Oh, that's how I've never seen
Okay,
how high it goes.
that's a little higher than
actually.
it's like 15 by 12.
And then there's
so
those on the floor.
Okay,
Can't
so
see them.
that adds to the equation.
And then there's
a lot.
Then there's just regular anime figures because I'm a weeb, but we don't talk about that.
Okay, we're getting some guesses in chat. We have 200, 329, 36 to 64, 160. We got 147, 327. What is the
how does
actual
start
number
a-
again, Mitch?
Should I reveal it?
People are guessing 550. That sounds a little high, but okay.
Just looking at it, that's too high.
It's a little
64 to 160. You can't say 64 to 160. That is way too. That is a 96 number range that you're going with. You are casting a wide net with that guess. What is it? What is the actual number?
I'm going to say 180 clean.
Okay. What about Kayla?
At least 8.
Okay. what about
By
you,
my own
Jake?
math,
She's
that's
right.
wrong.
I'm gonna already go out on a limb and say Kayla's right and correct.
Darn it.
Alright.
It
What about
is
you,
at least
Jakey?
8.
I know it's more, but just looking at it, that's what I would say.
1 million.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna say it's
I don't think
somewhere.
I'd be in the room.
My guess is that it's somewhere between Kayla's answer and Jakey's answer.
Yes.
Probably. As of
certainly hope so.
this afternoon, when I came home and my Ichiro Suzuki pop arrived in the mail, I have 203 pops.
Ooh.
Darn it, I was going to say 200 clean.
I think
You
somebody
don't want to
said,
know
I think
how
we
much
had a
it's.
couple
I don't
around
want to say how
200.
much it's worth in case someone
Probably like
inboxes me
3.
and like.
It's probably 3,000 or
Oh,
something.
Luna
isn't
was
it?
No, it's
close.
definitely not. It's,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Luna in
Is it
chat
more
was
than
close.
that?
They
It's
guessed
more.
200.
Kayla,
Oh,
just
boy.
remember, we know where he lives.
Also, it's because I have a lot of rare ones that you can't find.
Ah.
Anyway, now that we got that out of the
Yeah,
way,
we
you guys
should go
ready to get
P-Docs
into
me,
our,
thanks.
Dude, come on.
you ready to get into our horror D&D session?
Yeah.
I feel like that set the tone correctly, just to like
Totally.
give everybody in chat and all you guys like a false sense of ease. You know, get you to let your guard
Yeah.
down a little bit, so that
Oh, fun collections.
oh
You know
yeah,
who else has
fun.
collections of souls?
You know, just get everybody nice and oh, that's wholesome. Oh, cool. And then that's when we get you, chat. Anyway, once again, I did not prepare it previously on, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I got the epic music cued for it though. Here we go.
Perfect.
Previously on Awakening.
Last episode, we began with Jacob, Doug, and Scotty disposing of the remains from the previous episode. I think it's the best way to put it. And Jules, she went to go find her bike, I believe. Was that last week or was that the week?
That was the week before.
Okay, yeah, so then she just
Yeah.
kind of went to work. Or tried to.
Yeah.
She pulled up at the police station, parked her bike, went to go inside, was stopped by I believe the word is a busker, a person who just plays music on the street, a guy playing guitar, and she was lulled to sleep and apparently kidnapped by a strange man who played a guitar. The other three decided they needed Jules. They needed Jules to end this, and they went to her work to find her. And given what we just explained, obviously they did not find her there. And they kind of were left, I guess, confused. Like, wait, she said she was going to work. Her bike is right there, but she's not here. So, needless to say, I believe they suspect foul play, a little bit at least. Especially with everything that the group has been going through lately, I'm sure it's not out of the question. And then we left off with the man with the guitar talking to Jules in a big, echoey room. Basically, trying to plead with her that maybe her and her friends should just give themselves up willingly. Mara is inevitable. There's nothing you can do to stop Mara's plans. So, the path of least resistance is probably going to be the best choice for you. And needless to say, I don't think Jules took to his offer. And that is pretty much where we left off last episode, I think. Did I leave anything out of importance that anybody can think of?
I ran Doug over with my motorcycle.
That is
that was a pretty
Yeah,
dramatic
I
moment.
was about to say that. I was like, I'm pretty sure Doug got ran over in that same episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Didn't even
was
get hurt too. I can't even be Scotty when I try.
Mm-hmm. We'll just chalk it up to I didn't say that because, I want to get the grand like scope of what happened. But those fun little details are for the people that were there and watched it. That's for them. So, Jules, you're in a completely dark room, I believe, is where we left off, correct?
Yep.
What is going through Jules's head at the moment, would you say?
Are we starting right where we left off? Or has like any time passed or?
I'd say some time has passed.
Okay.
It's probably because you were literally just tied to a chair in a room in complete darkness, and you have a lot. It's almost like a sensory deprivation tank where you kind of like lose sense of time a little bit. So it's definitely some time has passed, but you probably don't have a real clear idea of exactly how long it's been. So it probably feels like maybe an hour.
Okay.
Maybe a little longer.
She's definitely probably. Is she tied with like rope, or how is she tied?
Yeah, I'd say she's probably in like a wooden chair, and the rope is like tied behind her. And from what you can tell, the rope is also kind of tied around like the part of the chair too. So it's not like just your hands tied together. The ropes are also tied to the chair also.
All right. So first things first, she's probably going to try and get her hands free. That'll be her main priority. So she's probably trying to like, I don't know, I'm assuming they're together, like reach up and fiddle with like the rope or,
Okay.
do what she can to get them separate.
Could you roll, please?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Oh, are you kidding?
You struggle and struggle, but these ropes are tied very tightly. You feel like maybe your wrist can kind of slip out of it a little bit, but it's like just not quite doing it. And as you struggle more, here, roll once more for me too. Okay, yeah. That time I was actually, just for fun, because we've never used this stat, I was having you roll against your pain threshold skill, like how much pain Jules can handle.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, as you start to pull, like, you realize if you pull any harder to try to get your hands out of the ropes, you'll probably hurt yourself. Like it's starting to
Alright.
kind of hurt a little bit.
Are each of her legs like tied to the chair, or how are her legs?
Okay, no, your legs are not tied.
Not tied at all?
Nope.
Okay. Well, in that
But-
case... Oh,
This chair doesn't really seem to be able to move at all, as if it's maybe bolted to the ground or something like that.
You said her waist is tied, right? Like, to the back of the chair?
Yeah, I'd say the best way to describe it is most of the tying is kind of like around the midsection, so your hands are tied with rope. The rope is then tied around, like, the kind of, like, back arm, but wooden parts of the chair, ties around your waist and goes back around and stuff. You're pretty much, your whole kind of, like, middle is tied to this chair.
Is there any possible way that she would be able to kind of stand up and, like, with the rope still behind her? Do you know what I mean? Like, have the ropes come up with
Yeah,
her off of the chair?
sure.
I guess that would be the next attempt that she would make.
Roll against your struggle skill to let's see how successful you are with that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you probably slide up what feels like maybe 2 or 3 inches before you kind of feel that, you really feel that chair like not moving it, like it won't really give and like won't really like, yeah, can't really slide up much further. And then
Yeah.
suddenly,
Oh no!
in the distance, you hear, a guitar. Oops. Why are you struggling? It won't really do you any good.
Could just, help me out of this thing if you wanted.
I could, but I think we both know I won't.
I think we also both know that I'm not going to stop trying until I get out of here.
I mean, try if you want to tire yourself out, but you will find it's not going to do you any good. And he stops playing the guitar. He suddenly lights. You see a match. It didn't work. A match lighted in the darkness. And he lights what looks like a lantern. And, roll for me, actually. Okay. You can kind of make out the room a little bit more now. And from what you can tell, it is a pretty big room. You do see sort of in the darkness, it looks like maybe balconies around the room a bit. You do see some like bigger tables that are down on the same, floor as you. One of them might be broken and, legs broken, so it's like on a decline on one side. It's just, whatever room you're in, it looks pretty run down from what you can see, but that's kind of all you can make out at the moment.
Alright.
It's just like... So, what do you plan to do if you aren't going to give yourself up willingly?
Well, live out the rest of the time that I have. See what I can do about, certain situations. And if I can't, I guess save myself, save my friends, save the world. If you want to go into dramatics, then so be it.
So you're saying that even though I've explained to you what is going to happen is inevitable, you're going to try to fight it anyway?
Look, I'm a detective. I hear a lot of stories of, sometimes you hear one side and they seem pretty believable. You want to believe them, sure. So I could sit here and I could believe your story that this is inevitable, or I could try and fight for the other side and see if I can make something else happen.
What, you and the photographer and the con artist and whatever Scotty is? Murderer, I suppose, is the best descriptor.
I think we talked about this prior. I don't really depend on anyone else aside from myself.
And that will be your downfall. You don't need anybody, do you? Nobody but you, huh?
I have a question for you. Why do you want all this to happen? You really want a demon to take over the world? What's in it for you?
Well, you're really interested in my motivations.
I mean, I guess so. It's not like I have anyone else here to keep conversation going.
Stares at you for a second. You know, I thought you were smarter than this, Jules. What part of inevitable do you not understand?
I think I understand your definition of inevitable pretty well.
Do I look like a fool to you?
Debatable.
Well, perhaps let's go on the pretense that I'm not a fool. And if I'm not a fool, why would I choose the losing side?
Fair.
It is not everybody who even is given the opportunity to be on the winning side in this fight here. And I have been given this opportunity, so why squander it?
You don't think that if given the chance, well, of course not, because it's inevitable. Well, let's just say the other side can think it's the winning side as well.
As I said, I thought you were smarter than this.
Maybe I just don't care about the outcome.
That's fair. I respect that, at least, actually. But do you really not care, Jules?
I mean, the world goes up in flames. Am I even going to be here to care?
But what about loved ones? Is there nobody you care about?
Not really, no.
That's unfortunate. Truly it is.
I'm not asking for your pity.
And I'm not giving it. Simply stating a fact. So, you say you're going to fight for the other side, as it were.
Sure.
how about I present you with a different opportunity?
Or are you gonna sweeten the deal?
Well, as I said, the opportunity to be on the winning side is not offered to just anybody.
Right.
But what if I said it could be offered to you?
I thought that was impossible since, being a part of the awakened crowd, don't we, have to be sacrificed or something for your ritual to commence?
True. But with all that you've seen here, everything that you've experienced recently, do you not perhaps entertain the possibility, even if your body was sacrificed to this ritual, part of you would still not be gone? I think you,
And why?
I think you people call it a soul.
Right. And why particularly would I want to stay here in a place that's being ruled by a demon? It doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, there's always the alternative. And that is to be on the losing side.
Right. And what shall happen to those on this losing side?
He smiles at you, kind of kind of creepily, and says nothing.
Right. What are you asking me to agree to exactly? If I said yes to you, what would you have me do?
Well, you'll rejoin your friends, and perhaps convince them to make a few choices that will
Like,
make things easier for us.
any specifics?
I thought you'd never ask. And there we're gonna switch scenes and join the other guys.
Ah! I'm still here!
She's only halfway through. All we see is her legs.
Oh boy.
Oh God, Jules. Gotta pull the rest of her out.
Oh no.
What are the other guys doing right now?
Or rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Rock,
Play it out.
paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
Oh, that's a three-way tie.
Here we are again. Why does this happen every time we play this game?
Yep. No winners.
Yeah. We need Jules back so we can get a proper game going again.
No ties.
Suppose what we gonna do about it? Think she's trying to hide from us? Duck
Alright.
us?
She could be sleeping with the wolves.
Yeah.
That like a metaphorical thing?
I just replaced the fish. With
Like the fish?
wolf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I understand.
but not dead. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, with how she was acting, I wouldn't be surprised if she just left her back here to confuse us and ran off somewhere. But then again, this is the only place I can imagine Jules would go.
I don't think Jules will just have time for little games like this, just hiding. Like she's really means it when she wants to work. So
You're right.
Hmm.
But what we gonna do about it?
find her. I don't know, whatever. We gotta figure out something.
Well, I guess the major thing we need to figure out is she in our world or in the other world?
It's true. Oh,
Oh, but
I got-
something.
it's an idea. I don't know if I
Okay.
classify it as a good idea.
Say it, you know.
I mean, but
Yes,
perhaps
yeah.
the best way to find her would be to go into the other world and look for her there.
I mean,
'Cause, I mean, if she's
No.
not in here, like, we're not detectives. I don't know where to start looking, I'll be honest.
we should try.
Hold on,
My
maybe I
first-
can use my awakened ability. If I just
Sure.
think hard enough, she'll just appear before us.
Okay, try.
All
now.
right.
Let's see that work.
I'm gonna try my thing that doesn't actually exist.
Bless you, Scotty.
I don't know if I need to roll for that at all, Mev, but...
I'm sorry, what are you trying to do again?
Oh, I'm doing that thing I do where whenever I think someone needs to arrive, they show up all of a sudden.
But
Okay,
it's not
yeah.
power, it's just him thinking.
It's not an actual power, though, right?
Nope, absolutely not.
So, yeah, roll.
Alrighty.
What do
68.
you think
totally
happens?
It's just not showing up, guys. It must be something weird.
Right.
A pigeon fly by and poops on the windshield.
No!
It's a sign.
Well, to dream world, I guess.
I suppose so. Anyone wanna choose a place?
I mean, definitely not in the car.
It's Jules'
So-
apartment? I don't know if that's the best place, but
That's what I was
mean,
thinking too. It's Jules' apartment.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is a good
Closest.
place anymore.
Yes, I mean, we can go to your apartment, my apartment as well, Scotty's place.
True. I mean, at Jules' place, we still got all the defense mechanisms set up, though, just in
True.
case. Unknowing that she took them down.
Well, you know, I don't mind as long as there's a bed and we can just go to sleep properly. Should be good.
Hmm.
Okay, so where are you guys currently again?
We're, like,
Kind
outside
of.
the police station.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
Okay, so you haven't moved yet since last episode. You're
Yeah.
still in the same
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Also, you would
suppose-
know that I took the mechanisms down.
Oh, what
We
I
were
did.
in my apartment, and then
Fair
I kicked
enough.
you guys out.
Yeah, when I shattered my hand in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh
when I
yeah,
yelled
you
at
guys went up
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You saw the reverse silhouette.
You'd also be very well aware that the door is locked, so.
But two of us know how to lock it.
I know, I'm just saying. Jules didn't want you in there, but you can go.
Look, if Jules is missing, there's only two places she would normally go. Here, and her apartment. So, it makes sense if we went back to her place and slept there.
Took a snooze.
Yeah,
That way, if we wake up unsuccessful, we won't miss her.
yeah. And if she's there and she realizes we freaking, that's your idea. But I'm down for this one for now. So,
I will remember to say that if she hits me.
yes.
That you are down for this as well. Great.
No.
That was part of it. Your words, not mine.
Wow. Duh.
To the apartment.
Let's go.
Yep, off to Jules' apartment.
Okay. Who driving? You, Doug? I guess you're in
Yeah.
your car. Because we never use the skill. I guess roll your Mario Kart Pro skill.
Bam! Oh, above it.
Okay. Ooh.
How do we explode?
As you guys are driving down the road, give me a conversation you're having right now where Doug would be distracted a little bit.
Of all the many it could be.
Yeah, just pick
Oh,
from
no.
the Rolodex of things that Doug could be arguing with either one of these dudes about, or talking about, or
When
rambling
you think
about.
about it, the traps were very successful. You know, they slowed them down. Sure, they continued afterwards, but, you know.
You burnt a hole in her door.
And in a person trying to kill us.
Uh-huh.
And
think, you know.
as Doug is talking and rambling, he winds up going through like a red light, but it wasn't really a red light. It was like right when it was turning from yellow.
Oh, the
you know,
worst.
just that like little edge.
Yeah, so we can sneak through. It's fine.
But behind you suddenly, there's a police officer flashing his lights.
Yay.
Whoa.
What do you do?
What are the chances that this is Jules?
I don't
0 to
imagine she's
0.
doing too much pulling over of people as a detective. So I'm gonna go with 0.
Well, then we gotta pull over then.
Yeah, it's probably the best course of action. Yeah, pull over to the curb, wherever we side of the road place is.
Okay, you pull over.
Get my license and registration ready.
Yep, you hear from the car. Yeah, sir, just please turn off your engine real quick. I'll be right with you.
Alright, what's our story this time, boys?
What story? We just went slightly through a red light. There really is no story.
I suppose that's reasonable. But, you know.
In a brush.
No, that's how we get a ticket. I ain't trying to get a ticket.
No, okay. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this before.
See,
And
I
I
don't think
don't
anyone in
drive,
this
so I've
vehicle could
never
be
been pulled
pregnant. We
over.
can't go with that one again. See, I really don't think we can, you know, pass it off as it's a medical emergency. Well,
My hand is still bleeding.
I think we could pass you off as a registered nurse, Jacob.
Do I look like one?
I don't know. With the right credentials, you never know.
Oh,
Mev, can I
Okay.
whip out a card and see if I can make a good little nurse's license?
Sure. I guess since you're doing this before the dude, it's almost like
Yeah.
prepping an action in a way. If we're in like a traditional D&D, I'll let you roll to see if you can like do this ahead of time instead of just handing him a card and hoping it works.
Okay, yeah, because he's giving us a moment. So, how good does it look, Mev?
look at
Doesn't look great. It doesn't look like a 5-year-old did it, but it doesn't look great. At a quick glance, this guy might buy it.
Hold on to this just in case, Jacob.
Okay.
And as you hand him the card, you see the officer step out. Walks up. Hey, how you boys doing? Who's hitting shotgun?
Just
by
fine,
the
sir.
way? Obviously, Doug's driving. Who's in shotgun? Jacob or Scotty?
Oh, come on, it's one of you. I ain't playing chauffeur.
I was gonna say I'd probably be Jacob because I went inside
Yeah.
and then was in
Okay.
the police station and then came
Probably
out.
me. Yeah.
Fair.
So he looks around the car. How you boys doing tonight or today?
Great.
Can't say it's
Ben-
particularly the best day, but
Ben Better waves with the bad hand.
You license and registration, please, sir.
I hand it over. Real name. Real license.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll be right back. Kind of shoots another look in the car as he's walking by. Goes back to his police car for a second. Obviously, he's running your information, running your plates, all that stuff. Seeing if
Yeah.
the car belongs to you. All the things that police officers do.
Thank goodness I didn't pull out a fake name in that case. Yeah.
We'll say maybe 4 minutes passes. Do you guys talk about anything in that 4 minutes? Or are you just kind of just waiting and seeing what the cop's gonna do?
Let's just hope this ain't anything too crazy going on.
So this is what it's like to be pulled over. This is weird.
Wait, you've never been? Oh yeah, I guess you're usually not.
I was in
vehicle.
jail.
Still, thought it might go hand in hand to a certain degree. I mean, I didn't assume you were in jail for any sort of traffic violation, but I mean, I haven't been either. But
I don't drive, Doug.
I know, I understand. Forget it. It's not important.
About this card that I have.
If we have to go with that play, you got your credentials. It's great.
I don't think that looks good.
Here's what you do with these. You make plans, and then plans on the plans, and then a backup plan in case the plan falls through. So.
Okay.
But you never throw all your plans into the wind at once. Because that's how you get caught.
Right. Don't know if this is a good plan.
Okay, at this moment, you'd probably see the police officer get back out of his vehicle, walk up back to your window. Okay, Mr. Diggums, hands you your things back. You know why I pulled you over today?
Don't believe I do. Could you inform me?
Yeah, that light back there. You colorblind?
No, sir.
Oh, it's just, appeared to be red when you were going through it.
I swore it was yellow. The traffic, I just didn't want to, impede the traffic behind me. I was already approaching the box, you see, so I just didn't want to, make an awkward situation for any other drivers involved.
Okay. I'm gonna say roll against your charm skill, please.
Finally, I get to use that skill. And it fails miserably. Let's go.
Okay. Kind of looks at you, it's like, right. Well, you in some sort of hurry today or something? Where you boys headed? And he looks over the car again. What is everybody wearing right now, by the way?
Oh,
Scotty,
just
I'm wearing,
uniform.
I'm wearing my fancy clothes. I forgot. I'm fancy.
Do you have any blood on you at this point? I can never keep track with Scotty, actually.
Well, I have the shirt that I cut up and put around my hand, so that's probably a little bloody.
Oh,
I also
okay.
said when the cop first arrived, I waved with that hand, and I said I've been doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend hurt his hand. We're just trying to, get some help as soon as possible.
Oh, really? What happened to your hand?
Glass.
You punch a window or something, son?
No.
Just
Also,
clumsy, this one.
I hate to do this. Kayla, check Twitter, your DMs. It's the only way I can communicate to you because I can't change my Discord screen.
Smooth.
Okay, I didn't listen to your answer. What did Scotty respond?
I just said glass.
Glass.
And then
I said, did you punch a window or something, son?
no, we had a cup of glass, and I knocked it over, and it split my whole hand open.
Oh man. Okay, well. Hold on. You should probably get that checked out as soon as possible.
That is the intention.
Yes. That's what we're
This
doing.
is good of your friends here for taking you to the hospital. Well, just try to, obviously get him there quick, but not too quick. Watch those lights.
Of course. Won't happen again, officer.
All right, just you're free to go. Just once I turn my lights off and I pull away, you're free to go and you can pull away too.
Very well.
Thank you, officer.
Okay. Cool. He pulls away, and you guys are on the road again. Are you still headed to Jules' place?
Yeah. Don't imagine Scotty actually wants medical attention. He's Scotty.
This guy is just in the back, just like this, just like, Getting real sick of having to lie to the police today.
Just like lying to anyone else.
Okay, we'd say maybe about 5 more minutes goes by. You guys get back to Jules's apartment. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to break into her building right now?
Yes.
Yay.
What would be... Oh man, what would be the most equivalent thing to luck? You know what?
I mean, we have just a raw D100 roll that's the basis of the whole game, so I don't know if we...
Yeah, we can go with that. Who's feeling lucky out of the 3 of you right now?
I think Scotty should roll.
I haven't rolled yet, so, I mean.
Go, do it. Roll for the group.
I'm just doing a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Or D100.
Oh, do 100. 100.
D100. Man, I'm
Scotty
so
rolls.
I'm
Okay.
such a lucky boy.
Yeah.
I will say with that outcome, rolling an 81, as you guys pull up, you park, you walk up to Jules's building. Unfortunately, you don't get that lucky situation where you catch somebody else going into the building and they literally like hold the door for you and you don't even have to like buzz to go into the apartment building and stuff. There's none of her neighbors are kind of coming in and out at the moment. So you definitely walk up to a locked apartment building door. Not even her apartment door, like the building where she buzzed you guys in last time.
Well, y'all remember where the fire escape is, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask, is that window still open? To Jules' apartment?
Huh.
I forget if anything even happened to that window.
Yeah,
She
'cause
would've
I
closed
don't
it.
think I did
Would
you
she
close
have
it?
closed it when she left? But
I
would she
think
have
so.
locked it? Could she have locked it from outside?
She couldn't have locked it for sure, but she would have closed it because it was like raining, wasn't it? Or did it had it?
Yeah, it was raining.
It was
Yeah, because it
raining.
was like the I remember this the fire escape being slippery.
She definitely would have closed it, but it's not locked.
Gotcha.
And I mean, it's up to you. You guys, I know she just kind of like told you that. Do you think any of you that would occur to any of our characters? Like, well, her window might still be open from when she bailed on us.
Yeah.
People have been going in and out of that window for the past 2 days, so
That's true. That's fair.
it is. That window has been used just as often as the door, so I immediately think it's going to be a viable option.
Okay. So do you guys go around to the fire escape?
Yep. Is
Mm-hmm.
a ladder up on the thing?
It is, but there is a nearby dumpster that you could either jump from, you could push it up to it, it's up to you. I should have had you roll to see if
Is
there
it
was
the
a
dumpster
nearby
we put the
dumpster.
bodies in?
The very same.
Initially, yeah, it's the same dumpster.
Gross.
Right.
Jacob, you want to fly up there and get that for us?
Yeah. I like flying. Let's try that. Oh!
Hey.
My man.
Hey! I'm flying. Whee! So, got up there, and
Okay, do you just fly up there?
yeah, I don't see it anywhere I would go. Go up
Okay.
there. What do I see? Oh.
Nobody sees you. Cool. Nobody
Oh, yeah, I
sees
guess
you.
Shooting a superhero
Yeah.
movie in case.
That was also my
Fishing
53 was
wire.
to see if anybody was going to see these guys like crawling up to a fire escape and trying to get onto a building, and if I rolled
Yeah, I
under
guess it's
a
not standard behavior.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So you fly up to her window is what you're saying? You're saying?
He's
And-
at least letting the fire escape ladder down for us as he flies up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. He does that. I guess all of you can get up there pretty easily.
One less leg for Scotty to break. Let's go.
Oh, that's true. Is Scotty still limping?
Probably. Not too bad, since it's been like, what, 2 or 3 days since he's injured it? Now
Yeah.
at this point.
Either way, just with all of your injuries, I just want to see how much you struggle to like get up this thing. So,
I mean, my hand is bleeding, so it would make
yeah.
sense. All right.
So roll for me, Scotty.
No struggles. Then he slipped off the ladder. There he goes. He's gone. Goodbye, everyone. He is dead.
Oh no.
And Scotty rolls down the ladder.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna make you fall off a ladder.
I'm definitely gonna slip.
We'll just say your foot slips on the first step, so you don't get too far. But then, you know, I'm sure you keep trying, right? Right, Scotty?
I do.
Roll again, Scotty.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
then he struggled
Scotty!
some more.
Scotty's
Oh, no.
Jacob, he might need your help.
Do I need to do the thing?
You might need to do the
Yeah.
thing.
First the
I
wall,
don't
now
wanna
the
drop him
ladder.
again, though. Because the last time I did, I dropped him.
Yeah, please don't
do me
drop
a
me this
favor,
time.
Jacob, roll against your
Alright.
struggle skill real quick for me, if you are gonna do this.
Okay, let's roll. Oh no.
And
Well,
I'm dead again.
How did everyone do this so easily before?
Oh my God.
Let us
See,
have
I'm
it,
not
Mev.
trying. I'm not trying to hurt you guys right now. I'm
Bring it,
literally
Mev.
just trying to make you struggle a little bit, but you're making it really hard not to hurt you. We'll say with that time, I mean, you try to pick up Scotty, and after what happened last time, you're probably a little bit more careful. You make it about 2 feet, and you realize right away, like, I'm not going to be able to hold him. He's going to slip out of my hands. And you let him go, but he only falls like 1.5 feet, 2 feet. So it's not like nothing too crazy.
Shatters both ankles.
No.
Do me a favor, Scotty, roll
Uh-huh.
as you land on the ground, falling from 2 feet in the air. Okay, you don't re-sprain your ankle. Congratulations.
Dang.
I didn't want to be responsible for that.
Good job.
So far, so good.
Do you want me to try climbing up the ladder again?
Sure, I'm gonna give you a third shot here.
There we go, 100. Ah, it's not as bad, but it's still bad.
Yeah, it's still bad. I wanted to make you struggle a little bit. I don't want to make you not
But
be
you're
able
struggling
to get it.
real hard.
But actually, there's a way around this if you guys use your brains.
Ain't happening, Meth.
Is there another
I
way?
could go up and like open from the inside, I suppose.
There you go. Like if you guys go up, go around, go downstairs, open up the door, let Scotty in, he can just walk in the front door. That is a possibility.
I just want to open the front door and just see Scotty sitting there, just bloody and exhausted. After you, sir.
Scotty versus walls and ladders.
So do you decide to do that?
Yeah, if it's not working for like 3-4 minutes, then yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys want to role play out that conversation real quick?
Just go to the door. I'll be right there. Yeah, I guess I go to climb all the way up the stairs, try to lift the window.
Okay. I will say, because of what we said before, you don't even have to roll. The window opens, you can get right into her apartment.
Easy.
Hey.
Then you unlock the door from the inside.
Okay, you unlock her door, you go back
Walk downstairs.
downstairs.
Yep.
What did Jacob do? Did he go up with Doug? Is he staying with Scotty?
I think I went up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you're just like hanging out in the apartment while he goes
Yeah. I mean, making sure if there's anyone near.
Okay.
Any dangers.
So yeah, Doug, you go down. You open the door to probably an annoyed Scotty at this point. Let him in, and congratulations, the three of you have successfully made it into Jules's
Yay.
apartment.
God, we're talented.
That's a great accomplishment.
You're so good at this.
I know. We're all so talented.
It's bad that my first thought before Mev said there was a smart way to do this was to get the rope that we had purchased for the trap building and
Yeah, you just
tie
put
it
it
around his waist.
Yeah, and then just pull me up. Look like a little spider.
We will say probably by this point, I'm guessing it's around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. The sun has begun to go down a little bit. It's getting close to nighttime. When's the last time any of you guys ate any food?
Well, we definitely ate food the night before. We ate good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
I don't think we've eaten it all, like, on this prior day.
Yeah.
But we ate coffee.
That's
Have you?
true.
Yeah, have you eaten at all since you murdered a bunch
You went
of
and
people?
you got baklava.
Yeah, without me. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's true.
We did.
Oh yeah.
So everybody's maybe a little bit not as hungry though. Like just
I'm
eating
starving.
dessert and that's all you've eaten in like 24 hours. That's still
I
kind
haven't
of...
eaten at all.
Scotty's
They're
probably
selfish.
starving.
Where's Scotty?
Do you do anything? Do you try to order food before you go to sleep?
And I raid Jules' fridge.
Of course you
Good
can.
luck.
Jules, what's in your fridge?
There's a bottle of mustard
She's not
that's
here. What?
like
Yeah.
at least 3 years old.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually,
Some
wait,
bonus.
before we
I-
get into the specifics, Scotty, do you think anybody is here right now who's going to stop you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Even if they tried to, I would still raid the fridge.
Yeah.
There's a bottle of mustard that's like half empty and at least 3 years old. Probably like some Chinese to-go containers, but none of them are fresh. They're like at least weeks old.
Ugh.
There's maybe like a 6-pack of like beer from like, but that's also been there probably for a couple of years because it's not Jules. It's probably like an ex-boyfriend's or something, you know.
Mhm.
And maybe a jar of pickles.
I grabbed
And that
a
was
jar of pickles.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are in vinegar. Those are probably still good. That's like good preserving agent vinegar.
Now, as a normal person would do, they'd probably grab a fork to, get the pickles out. Nah, I'm just going hands in, just ripping them out.
Not going to lie, I mean, if I'm grabbing a pickle out of a jar in my fridge,
Yeah.
I'm just grabbing it with my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
same.
Same.
I'm
Look at
infecting her
Mitch being all.
pickles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Scotty eats some pickles. Are you guys now like? Did you say you were purposefully gonna try to go to the other place? So are you all trying to like go to sleep? Is that what was happening, or did you guys have
Yeah.
other?
Oh, so yeah.
Are any of you bold enough to sleep in her bed when she's not here?
You see, I think about it, but then I realize that if if I were to go to sleep there, she comes home and goes to sleep, and then we both wake up at the same time, it'll be real awkward, and I'll get in trouble. So, maybe I'll take the blanket off her bed, fold it up, make a little, softened place on the floor.
I would take the bed, honestly. I need to be comfy, all right?
And to be honest, like, I don't want to speak for Kayla, but I feel like Jules would be way less upset if she came home and Jacob was in her bed as opposed to Doug.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We're not visible when we're sleeping in there.
That's
So she's
Oh,
just gonna
true.
she's just gonna cozy up.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I got a bed,
Okay.
So we just both wake up there and just be like, hey, how you doing?
She said Doug's taking like a thing and putting it on the floor.
Yeah.
I guess would
If there's-
Scotty like take her like couch or whatever? I guess if neither of them are taking
but
it.
I'm probably like too tall for it, so my head and my feet are dangling.
Okay. And everybody roll. Let's just see how easily all of you fall asleep.
20.
Doug passes out pretty quickly.
Let's see.
Jacob falls asleep without too much problem. But Scotty is sitting on the couch, probably eyes wide open, looking at the ceiling. What is going through Scotty's head right now, Mitch, that is keeping him from falling asleep?
His brother died today. He also committed 3 murders. He smashed up his hand in Jules's mirror. You know, just a few things.
Oh yeah, all that
Nothing
stuff.
too serious.
Yeah, so we'll say, Scotty is sitting on the bed. I think a lot of people are that way too. It's like when they go to bed at night is when their mind starts racing and all the things start going through their heads. And that would potentially be something that Scotty would have problems with anyway. But with the day he's had, it's like that times 10. He's just thinking about everything that happened. He's thinking about his brother. He's probably going through the different scenarios in his head of like how it could have gone differently, how he could have saved his brother. And sadly, all the scenarios he does come up with in his head have the not happy ending. But after his mind sort of running like an energetic puppy and eventually tiring itself out, Scotty falls asleep eventually, and all 3 of our characters are now asleep in Jules's apartment.
Sleep.
And that is actually where we're gonna take a quick break, I believe. Quick break. Oh man,
Alright, we'll be back in 3 hours.
yeah, we'll be
and,
back in 3 hours. The break's gonna be
Yay.
longer than the episode tonight, actually. It's a new thing we're trying out. See how the algorithm favors it and audience retention and all that stuff.
Great. Let me go get lunch now. Yay. Perfect.
But yeah, kind of already an episode brewing here. I'm now realizing I actually didn't plan to take that break here, and I probably didn't need to DM Kayla at all. I kind of was
Yeah,
thinking in
I
my
was
head
thinking
at
the
the time.
same thing. I was like, why did you
I did
DM
think
me?
at the time, the thing I was DMing you about, I was planning for it to happen before the break, but then I just sort of took a break. I think that's
I mean, it's about time for a break, so
that's what happened.
might as well have it before we switch seats.
Yep. Oh, chat's mad. People in chat are mad.
Oh.
Good.
I blame Mitch. All right. We're gonna take a quick break. As I was saying to people in the Discord, here's I was gonna make a new like fan art thing for tonight, and I already had the project, and I just, to make it easy on myself, I would just, plug in new art and names and stuff. And I realized like about an hour and a half before the stream tonight, I don't have that project anymore. I thought I saved it. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it. It wasn't in the folder. So I would have to actually make the whole fan art thing from scratch, which I don't mind doing. It just was not happening before the stream tonight, unfortunately. So we are gonna have old fan art still. It's still awesome fan art. But I actually went back to one of the older ones just so I'm not playing like the same one every week. Just for the sake of variety. Oh, everyone's canceling me on Twitter. It's fine.
Cancel, Mav.
Go ahead. You know how many times I've been canceled? You know how many times. Alright, but yeah. Taking a break. Everybody go grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, wash your hands, Pixel Cowboy, and we will
Call
be
him
back.
Specifically fix.
Only Pixel Cowboy. It was just like I look at chat and it was the first name that popped out to my eyes. But yeah, we will be back in just a few minutes, guys. See you in a sec. And we return to Jules. In a big, dark room. Oh wow, chat's right. Jules isn't there. There it is. There's Jules. Okay.
There's my name.
You still do not appear convinced.
I would say that I'm not.
Do you have any idea where we are?
And he actually puts his guitar down, like, on the table. Kind of right sort of next to you, maybe about 5 feet away from you. And he turns up the gas on his lantern, holds it up, and holds it and looks around. And what you see is what appears to be a giant abandoned library? Wait, you've been to this place before. You recognize this place. This was the library that you guys went to in the dream. And it is at that moment it occurs to you, Jules, you might not be awake right now.
Oh boy.
Do you know what this place was?
What if I do?
Oh, so you've been here before.
I didn't say that.
Well, only those who have been here before know what it is.
So what if I've been here before?
Do you know what it was?
Looks like the library.
True. Does it look any different than the last time you saw it?
I suppose it's a little run down.
It's a shame, really. You see, sure, Mara runs this world. This world belongs to Mara. But even in Mara's world, there's dissenters. People who try to fight back, and it would appear they made a bit of a safe haven in this library. Unfortunately, as I said several times, you know, the whole inevitable thing.
Right.
It's, just a sign of Mara getting stronger. They couldn't hold back Mara any longer, and pretty soon your world, your awake world, won't hold Mara back any longer.
So what are his plans for this new world?
That is not my place to ask, so I haven't. I
So you're
am just
just
honored to be a part of it.
And you're just okay with whatever is to come to it?
Well, as I said earlier, certainly beats the alternative.
And what is the alternative? Why should I, like you, just go along with his whole plan?
You've met Mara, correct?
Briefly.
And tell me, since you've met Mara, what sort of things have you seen in this dream world? Have they been particularly pleasant?
Can't say that they have.
Now, imagine that world. No matter whether you were asleep or awake. Imagine being asleep or awake. Didn't matter anymore. There was no difference. That is the future we're talking about. When it is a world where Mara must feed. I do not intend to be food. Do you?
I suppose I'd rather not be.
So you are beginning to understand a little bit clearly the sort of situation you're in. Situation we're all
Perhaps.
in. So, what we discussed, will you do it?
I don't know. You haven't answered my questions quite well. What if I assume that this world you speak of, where it's similar to where we are now, I assume. If I'm honest, that's what I pictured our world, the awake world, to be like if Mara were to get out. What's stopping him, if that were to happen, from doing this to the world that we know?
Well, as I said, that is what's going to happen. That is inevitably what's going to happen, regardless of what you choose. That is the future we all have. It
So
just
that's the
depends
future
on-
of the awake world. Not our future if I am to choose not to side with you.
Oh, no. As I said, this is happening regardless. I'm just offering you an opportunity to make it happen a little easier, and in return, things will be a little bit easier for you. One hand washes the other, I believe is the saying.
Right. And why should I not just prefer to die?
Well, that is not for me to tell you. That is a choice of your own. If a person feels they should just die, I believe that is a choice you're totally allowed to make.
Say I agree. What's to come to my friends, if that's what you want to call them?
I think you already know the answer.
Well, I suppose I'll take you up on your offer.
Excellent. Well, let me, how should I put it, run it by the boss quickly, and I will return in a bit.
Sounds good.
And he slowly walks towards the exit of the library, leaves the room, and Jules is left by herself once again in the darkness. As we join our other 3 characters, Jacob, Doug, and Scotty. Could you all roll for me real quick?
Roll.
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, no, Scotty doesn't need to, does he?
Yeah, I know. I just did it anyways.
You already know. Is Jakey,
I did it anyways,
is
and I
Jakey
failed
the other one
anyways.
who already knows too? It's been so long that I made you roll to know if
think
you're
I know.
dreaming. I thought it was 2
ever-
of you.
Yeah, it was 2 of us. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think it is those 2.
Okay, I
Me?
think it was.
Okay, I don't even remember. Okay.
I think it
I
is
think
Jacob.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say, you guys. We'll cut all the nonsense out. You guys all appear in front of the office building.
Wow.
At like 3 locations where I
Yeah, I
thought,
saw that one and I was like, what was... Oh, D3, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You all appear in front of the familiar office building. You all know you're dreaming. You all know why you're there. You all are like on task and know what you got to do.
Wait, it might be Doug, not Jacob.
No,
Is
I
it?
don't think I
I don't know.
I don't
Scott's
think it was
confusing
Doug.
me.
I think I've been nailing the roll every time, but I never crit it, so...
Well, I sure don't remember.
It's canon now.
Well,
Okay. Cool.
I will say story-wise, it also like that was a fun mechanic for a bit. The whole do you know if you're dreaming? The other group has to convince you you're dreaming. That whole thing.
We're a bit experienced now.
At this point in the story, it feels way cooler that you all are just like, you know,
Yeah, we know what's going on.
yeah, you know what's up.
Here we go again.
All right. Okay.
All right. So you all stand there facing each other. What are you doing? You're in front of the office building.
Back here.
Alright, we'll start playing.
We all got here. Would Jules be in there?
I doubt it.
We just happened to all go to here. I don't know. Could be. She could be in any places.
My first assumption is the library,
Yeah, that place.
since that's
There's
like a
that.
safe haven in a sense.
True.
Yeah. She could be doing something bad investigating it.
Yeah, you guys
She was
do.
talking about the wall being cracked or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's a great place, the library. I mean, learn fly.
Well, I say it's either that or the police station. See if we can find any trail from her there.
It's not a bad idea either.
So, where are we going? Which place? We gotta pick one first.
Indeed. What's the correlation between the distances of the office building, the police department, and the hole in the wall?
I would
Because
say
if one's like on the way, we can hit them both up, for example.
I would say if you were to draw a line between those 3 things, it would make a V. And where the V meets, that's where the office building is right now, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So if you
So we
went,
just got a big awkward triangle out here. I see.
yeah. I would say if you kind of went in that way, maybe 5,
Not on
10
the way, not opposite way.
Yeah, if you went that way 5 or 10 minutes, you would, maybe 10 minutes, you would get to the police station. If you went that way, maybe 15 minutes, you would get to the alleyway. And if you were to walk between the 2 of them, again, yeah, maybe another 10, 15 minutes. It's not any crazy long trips or anything like that.
All right, Jacob, which way we go?
I like the library, so
Fair enough. Even if she's not there, we can look into the whole crack in the wall situation ourselves.
let's go.
Mm-hmm. We march off towards the library. Well, two of
Like
us march, the
that.
other limps.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay.
Drag my leg.
Could everybody roll for me real quick?
Yes, sir. Yay! 92.
Oh wait, did I press twice? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with the first one.
His first roll got an 18.
Okay.
Is good.
Hey. Also,
Scotty
the
being
second roll
consistent.
that I
So,
have an 83
Doug
again.
Doug is trying to navigate the right way there, and he keeps on insisting to go certain directions.
Come on, man.
But Jacob, you were pretty sure he's wrong. I'll let you roleplay that out appropriately if you want to yell at him, if you want to try to argue with him. But you were pretty sure he's going the wrong way, and you know the right way to go.
I got us there the first time. I think I know the way to get there.
Are you sure? Because it doesn't feel like we're heading. Like, I think I remember.
Everything
it's a
always
little bit
seems
different.
weird in here. It's different than it is in the real world.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not this way. Like, I feel like it's like there. Like, are you sure? Are you 100%?
I mean, I'm not navigating it by the direct route necessarily, but like this, on foot may be a more, quick way to get there, you see. Instead of taking, the roadways, we can just straight there. Beeline.
I don't like the idea. I think we'll get lost easily.
I can
why
get
don't we
lost.
Why don't we just stick with, the other way? Not going for whatever you are trying to go for right now.
After a few
Pretty
minutes
sure.
of them arguing back and forth. Oh, go ahead. You go first.
No, nothing. I'm just keep arguing.
No. I was going to say, after a few minutes of them going back and forth, it occurs to you, Mitch, that you're probably going to have to break this tie. And that whichever one, neither one's going to go walk off alone. So essentially, whichever one you decide to follow is going to be the way you guys go, obviously.
Jacob, I know it's on the western end of the town. The sun's setting. Wait, is there a sun?
There's not a sun.
Can you two shut up,
This is
please?
confusing.
I think it's that.
We just need to find the North Star.
What are
Oh.
you talking about, Doug? See,
Just
I
to, like,
trust you, but
God.
I'm pretty certain that I'm right this time. I don't need to watch a video to know that I'm right. Okay.
Well, I'm following Scotty.
And I'm
Oh.
following Jacob.
Thank you.
The moment you brought up the North Star, I knew we were gonna get lost.
Yeah, you can't
Maybe too
exactly see
sad,
any
Dad.
stars. It's kind of creepy out here.
We'll go watch stars later when all this is over.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's go that way. And then we just walk.
We follow
Oh,
Jacob's
Yep.
way.
Yeah, you follow Jacob's way, and probably within 5 minutes you realize he was right. And
Yay!
But we'll never know if I was wrong.
I'm scared that you're gonna say that I was
true.
wrong. Like,
Doug,
okay.
that is true. Doug would think that.
I could have been right, but now we'll never know.
Yep, but now we'll never know. It's very Doug. But interestingly enough, as you guys start to recognize the road in front of you and go, oh, this is definitely it. Oh yeah, I recognize that rundown building from the last time we were here.
Mm-hmm.
A familiar face steps out from the alleyway.
Is it Randall?
It's
Oh, I miss
Jules.
Randall.
Oh.
Jules is suddenly out in front of you. You've been looking for her. Here she is.
Oh boy.
That's not suspicious at all.
Oh.
Hold on, everyone. It could be a trick.
Oh yeah.
This has happened before.
Jules?
Hi.
Is that you?
Yep. If you guys are here, that means you're asleep. Please tell me none of you are in my bed.
We need to find a way to test it. She could still be Mara messing with us.
Please tell me
Sure.
none of you are in my bed. Please tell me
Oh,
Doug
well,
is not in my bed.
Duck is not. I can be certain of that because that's me.
I would never, never uninvited.
I don't want to sleep on the floor. So
I
Took a
don't
blanket,
know where I'm sleeping currently.
How does she know where we're sleeping?
I don't know. It's probably Mars tricks.
Um,
All right.
That's a weird plot hole.
What would you say if I told you Scotty ate your pickles?
I mean, they've been in there for like 2 years, so I hope you don't get sick.
Oh,
It's definitely on the
God.
floor. I swear, if you
Oh.
mess up any more of my apartment,
This checks out so far. This checks out.
Yeah.
regardless,
I'm gonna come
so
back to Scotty vomiting.
stay wherever you are. I will find you in the awake world. And I would
Yeah, we went
like
looking
to-
for you and you weren't there, so.
Yeah.
I would like to try and wake up.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Like
We just found you.
I mean, in the dream world, she doesn't know where she is. She's sleeping.
No, you're right.
Roll.
Oh.
You
Ah,
do
you thought you
not
were
wake up.
She's probably just standing there like,
Yeah, you guys. Jules says she'll find you in the awake world. You see her start squinting her face, and is still standing there.
can't wake up.
Hey, maybe we have some sort of higher purpose here or something.
No, my higher purpose is in the real world, getting back to my job.
Well, we're still on that. All right.
So where did you go?
Don't worry about it.
I think it's something to worry about since you're... Actually, never mind. We're gonna hide that detail.
We're gonna
I don't
hide
know.
what detail?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Mev, I want to roll a lying.
Roll it, and then it would be great if you role play it appropriately. Like if you.
Always a good thing.
No way! Ah!
I will say because it's so
No.
close.
It's one off.
I'm not gonna say It's so close. Like
Let me roll to see if I buy
I
it.
was gonna
Yeah,
say
he
if you
rolled a
buy it.
46. His skill is 45.
I guess I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you're kind of like in the middle. You're not like overly charming and convincing, and she buys it right away. But it's like your story is plausible. So if you guys want to like roleplay that conversation,
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, after you left, we kind of assumed you went somewhere else. So we ended up calling your job. And they said you weren't there. So we got a little confused.
Well, I wasn't there. I needed to clear my head, think about some things. And I'm gonna help you guys. But I'm not sure that there's much that we need to do here. So, unless any of you have any unfinished business in this world, aside from resting.
No, we're just here to find you. And that
That's
was
the primary
goal.
focus.
Well, here I am.
Well,
Anything
I guess.
different about the library while you're in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
suspicions were true. I think someone found the library and it's no longer in commission.
Hmm.
Oh,
Kind of run down and decayed. Not sure we'll have any use of it any longer.
that's not good. Terrible.
Poor Randall.
Yeah. I mean, he could be back at his little place. And
I don't know if we can have any way of finding him. But
No. I'm sure he's long gone in one way or another.
I was gonna say,
Probably.
didn't Jakey take a picture?
Yeah.
For Jacob? Yeah. I was
mean,
gonna
I
say,
could,
didn't you
but-
take a picture?
Yeah,
Of his
and I
place?
met him a second time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember that.
We can find him if we wanted to.
We can, technically.
You could.
Yeah, but not now. We can
I
check on
did
him
forget.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hey.
maybe next time.
later. Oh.
All right. Well, we don't necessarily know what our course of action is in either world at the moment.
Well, I certainly have a course of action if I'm able to wake up, but clearly that's not coming easily to me at the moment.
Is the course of action just going back to work and pretending none of this is happening?
No, like I said before, I plan to help you.
Oh, that's good, but you need something to help us with. We need a plan of action.
Well, we can
Therefore,
discuss that as soon as I get back to my apartment. Right now, I don't know where I'm currently asleep at. And that's a bit of an issue, wouldn't you say?
True, but it's going to be an issue regardless of when you wake up.
Well, it's an issue that I would like to figure out now rather than later.
Well, if you can't wake up, you don't exactly have the option.
Maybe I should just try again. Pinch me or something.
Right on the cheek. Pinch.
Aw, that's so adorable. Roll, Kayla.
Why did that work?
As you pinch her on the
Okay.
cheek,
Uh,
she disappears from in front of you. Now, either she was an illusion the whole time, or that just worked.
I think I found my next awakened power.
Right.
Okay, now you three are now standing in the road right outside that alleyway, sans Jules, the person you would come in here to get.
So, I suppose
Well,
she's back to where she is.
wherever that may be, she didn't know, we don't
Yeah.
know, she didn't tell us anything.
Guess should we go back to the real world and see if we can get to her in the real world?
Best case scenario, she's going to take some time to get to us. She knows where we are. We should keep our bodies put.
All right. Well, should we wake up, or is there anything else that we need to get to here?
Anyone have anything else to do in here? Some
Think-
sleep might do us some good,
mm.
but I don't know
Yeah.
how sleep works anymore, I'll be honest.
Yeah. What is sleep?
Scotty is contemplating whether to wake up or not because he doesn't know how those pickles are gonna hit him when he awakens.
Better not puke on my floor.
I feel like I need to roll the moment I
They're
wake up.
pickles, they'll be good.
And Rust, if you
And
eat them,
in
you
the
puke.
fridge.
He ate all the pickles
But the
and the
horses
juice,
love
and they
them.
were expired.
Also roll for me quick, Scotty.
Oh, okay. And it's a double.
Ooh.
I don't know what that was for, but
Cool.
okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I feel like when things with Scotty, it's like if you get a good roll and nothing happens, that's a win. You just won something. Yeah. So yeah, I got. What did you guys conclude? Are you trying to wake up? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. I don't
Sure.
think there's much. Nothing.
Did
we
you
As
can
guys
much as
pretty
Scotty
much-
fears the pickles, he's got to get up.
Did you pretty much
Our primary drive is Scotty's bowels. Let's go.
pretty much determine that you guys had no other business in this world right now? You wanted to attend to,
think so.
right? All right.
Yeah.
Do you go and okay? So you just leave. Well, where do you head? How do you try to? I mean, I guess if you're just trying to wake up where you stand, you're all
Yeah.
gonna have to roll. I don't know if you try to help any of them. With
Let
your
me spark
with
up
your
the fingertips real quick. Uh,
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah,
I start pinching at people.
Who you pinching first? Or both?
I'll pinch Jacob first.
Thank you. Pinch me.
Mhm.
And then I roll. Oh,
Second you
he
pinch
does have
Jakey,
special power.
he disappears instantly.
Ooh, yeah.
And now you're just sitting there, you and Scotty, face to face.
Mhm.
You look him deep in his eye. Reach forward.
Is he intimidating me?
No, but it feels like those fingers are coming slow motion at your face.
Mhm.
You're going for his cheek, right?
Oh yeah.
The one on his face? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. Pinch his cheek and roll for me, Scotty.
Ow.
Oh no. Scotty rolls.
What is Scotty's mind skill again? Oh, it's high.
But it's not high enough to beat that.
I was giving like a plus 20 though for his pinching. For helping.
Oh.
You were getting everyone was getting like a bonus.
Because he
Of
pinched
course
me, I
that
got a
happens
plus
when
20 bonus.
actually Jakey and Kayla did not need it. Pretty much. Kayla would have gotten it without your help actually if she just tried to wake up again. Jakey would have just like
No.
been able to do it, but Doug doesn't know that. He thinks
They
he
need
has
Doug.
he thinks he
They
has
just
a
don't
new
know
power.
yet.
But I will say he pinches you maybe 2 or 3 times to the point where you're just like, stop it! This is no, it's getting annoying. This is not gonna work. And just as you're saying that, Scotty disappears in front of you, and Doug is standing alone in the middle of the street.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be here alone.
Okay, roll.
Oh, get out! My mind skill's decent. Plus 20 ain't gonna save me, though.
Yeah.
Even if pinching myself did help.
Yeah, you were stuck there, and it does not appear to be working for you, Doug. It occurs to you maybe your newfound power only works on other people.
Exactly. Oh, no. How do I wake myself up? Think about, like, finger guns. Nope, that's a bad plan. What if it works?
The one time it would work.
This is bad. I didn't anticipate this. You guys coming back? Just making sure you're not. That's not the plan. Oh, maybe they can wake me. Ketchup, Mayo, you want to help wake me up? Franklin? No? Oh boy.
As you're standing there, kind of panicking a little bit, you see. Roll for me.
Okay. There you go, 71.
Doug doesn't notice this because he's probably looking around like, ketchup, mayo, what do I do? But some like black fog starts to gather a little bit in the middle of the road.
But maybe if I just focus, I need to enter my mind palace. That's what it is. That's the special thing, right? Or is it? No, that's just. What do yoga instructors do when they start? Do I notice the fog at that point?
At this point, enough time has passed where you definitely see it gathering in front of you, and you've seen this before, so you probably can have a guess as to what it is. I will say you have a
tough front.
Yeah, I'll say you have a chance. I'll let you roll again if Doug is trying to still like bounce and wake up, unless you don't want to.
I want to, but I want to time it so I look cool in front of this thing.
Yeah, the smoke starts to gather a little bit into what appears to be the shape of a person.
I just stare it down.
Suddenly,
A facade of fearlessness.
And then I would say the shape becomes a little bit more solid, though it is obviously still smoke. And you see eyes form on it.
Oh, hello, Doug.
Good to see you again.
Ah, yes. Feelings mutual. I'm
People on the outside, they're causing some trouble.
oh, do tell.
I don't know, they're just getting the stuff they really shouldn't get into. I think you got them believing that you're gonna win.
You know, I'm really happy to have you here, Doug.
Shame I got other places to be. Try to wake up. Stop right in front of him.
You see a small, it seems like a grin on his smoky face
Yeah.
as you disappear suddenly and wake
Should I just
up
drop a mic on Mara? Let's go.
inside Jules's apartment.
Eyes wide.
Wow.
Shaking.
I don't like to curse in this campaign, but me, I guess. that's what Doug just did. Okay, I
Yep.
love it when that happens. So yeah, Doug, you wake up in the apartment. Oh wait, yeah, you're awake in Jules's apartment. Roll for me, actually.
Okay. 34.
Yeah, you remember what just the awesome like mic drop you just pulled on Mara.
Yep.
And
Heart still pounding at this moment.
you wake up to see the your other three friends are there already awake.
Oh.
Before we continue this conversation though. Oh wait, no. Just Jules isn't there. Everybody but Jules. Yeah, sorry.
I was like, what? How long was I out?
We'll just say you all remember the dream that just happened. Doug, you wake up on, did you say you're on essentially her bedroom floor? Like you took a blanket and just slept on the floor in her
Yeah,
bedroom or whatever?
probably.
You wake
That
up
makes sense.
and, yeah. So, you're back. You made it, Doug. You guys were probably worried for a bit, because actually, you know what? Hold on. Slash roll 1 a D. 1D 60. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay. So, it was probably about 8 minutes where, you guys, I mean, you kind of know how this works, so you know Doug's body is there, but he is not waking up for a good 8 minutes after you guys. So I'd say maybe by the time he gets there, you are pretty confident. Oh, wait, no, by the time he gets there, you're kind of freaking out, like, you were starting to get pretty confident he wasn't going to wake up. That was what I was going to say. But then he finally wakes up in front of you. What is the conversation you have?
Took you long enough. What happened?
Mara
No,
found me.
Well,
Oh, that's
what do you
not
say?
good.
Well, I did a thing, and I don't know if it might be a bad. I might have just teased him, most sort of.
Ah, nice. Make him more mad. Good job.
He's already got his goals. It's not like a couple little words from Doug Dickham's gonna change it. Oh,
Well, you're alive, so I assume that's worked out
yeah.
fine.
He came up to me, started saying things. I told him how he's been causing trouble and how for some reason his people think he's still gonna win. Then he started to do his thing where he talks all creepy, and I was just like, nope, and I left.
Mhm.
Waking up.
That sounds cool.
I think I just ghosted a spirit.
You sure did.
I ghosted a demon. I don't even know what that means.
Well, we're about to find out if there's any consequences that you will suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Not, but we never know. I mean, look at Scotty. Poor Scotty.
Should I roll if I'm ill? From the
Oh yeah,
pickles?
sure, why not?
Yay. Let's see. I'm definitely ill.
As you guys are having this conversation, your stomach starts to rumble, Scotty.
no.
I'm gonna go throw up in the bathroom that I destroyed earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So you guys, as Doug is explaining this, you probably see Scotty slowly starting to look a little more pale. He's maybe sweating a little bit, and then just darts towards the bathroom. You hear behind the door.
Stepping on broken mirror on his way to puke his guts out. The Scotty way to go.
Does Scotty
Yeah,
take his
alright.
shoes off before he fell asleep? I'll let you decide
Probably.
that. Probably. Okay.
Although,
roll
if
for me.
anyone, Scotty would be the type of guy to fall asleep with his shoes on, I'll say.
But I feel like he's also would be
Respectable.
polite enough
Yeah.
to take his shoes off inside somebody
Exactly,
else's
since he's on the
apartment.
couch. Like, yeah.
I guess roll Scotty.
See how much damage this glass does.
Oh yeah, you're cool. You're fine. You there's some broken glass on the floor, but congratulations, one doesn't go sticking into your foot as you run into throw up.
Yay.
That Scotty's getting sick in the bathroom. I'd say probably after a few minutes of handling your business, you can you stand up, maybe splash a little cold water on your face, and you're feeling a little bit better for now.
Today sucks.
Today really sucks for Scotty.
I
I feel like the
no
past
offense.
10 years have sucked for Scotty.
Yeah, I feel like
Really
this
think
isn't
of it.
a new thing.
Just has like a black cloud over his head. All right, and yeah, I guess a couple minutes later, Scotty comes out of the bathroom. I don't know if you know why he's throwing up. If you think he's stressed. If you knew he ate pickles that might be old. Oh yeah, you
I
were
was there
there.
when the comments were made on
told
it,
us,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there when him and Jules were going back and forth. So you can assume that, yeah, those pickles you probably shouldn't have eaten.
I swore pickles didn't go bad, but
No, apparently they were 2 years bad. Anyways. I guess Jules isn't here.
I suppose not. But she's probably hopefully on her way, unless she's tied up in the back of a warehouse somewhere. She had no idea what was up with her. We could have made a plan of some kind, but you know, Jules.
Yeah. I think she'll get to us.
I think it's the more likely option.
Yeah. It's Jules, you know? She got
So what do we
this.
wait?
I suppose she told us to stay here, so...
Yeah, I mean, if we go off looking for her again, then we could miss her altogether again. I think it's time we finally all got together and made a plan.
Yeah.
And as Doug says that, we're going to change scenes and join Detective Lancaster.
Oh no, I threw it over.
Where am I?
So Jules wakes up.
Back in front of the police station.
No, you're not in front of
Darn.
the police station, but you are in a place you recognize. You appear to be in a particular warehouse, actually. Actually, roll for me. Okay, so you don't instantly know where you are, but I would say That's close enough where, like, you don't instantly know. Have you ever, like, you ever sleep over a friend's house when you were younger, and because it's an unfamiliar place, when you wake up for a good, like, couple seconds, you have this moment of, like, where am I? Just for,
I've
like,
done
a
that
second.
at my own house a couple of times.
So we'll say you get kind of that, where you, like, wake up, you don't know where you are, you've definitely on a hard floor, you're not tied up or bound or anything like that.
Thank goodness.
But, after a couple of seconds, we'll say that is close enough to your connecting the dots skill that you know this is the warehouse that you guys had explored. The same one where you found what seemed to be like a ritual kind of spot. I believe some things were also found in, like, drawers up in the offices and stuff. This is definitely a place where the sleeping wolf does some of their activities. And, yeah, there's also probably one thing you notice on the ground. And, you just see a, lone guitar pick just on the ground in front of you. And we will say with that, I'm guessing you stand up, right?
Yeah. I don't see anyone around me or anything. I'm alone.
Okay. And what is Jules doing? Is she doing what she said? Like, are you trying to get back to the apartment?
Yeah, no one's there though, right? I don't see anybody.
Roll. Yeah, you're pretty sure no one's there. You probably stop for a second and listen for, like, even any kind of movement, any sort of activity, and it's almost probably like that deafening kind of silence. You know, when it's, like, so quiet, it's uncomfortable. It's probably that quiet.
Do I still have my belongings, like my phone and
Yeah,
notebook?
yep, you have all
Wallet?
of your things.
Right.
Your bag is probably over across the room, but you look around and you see it.
Right. Guess I would grab all my things, go out, and hope that by some possibility they might have taken my motorcycle with them. Doubting it, but you know, we gotta have a little bit of hope.
We see Jules walk out of the warehouse, and there, parked right outside conveniently,
They're so nice.
is her motorcycle. And we're actually just gonna say, we see Jules get on her motorcycle. It's dark at this point, so we see her start her bike off, take off, and we see
No, I want to send a text before I start my bike.
Do it.
I'm going to text... What's his name? Is it Ruben?
Oh, your chief?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna send him a text and say I need you to meet me at my apartment as soon as possible.
Okay. And what you can tell, the text goes through.
And then I would like to head to the apartment.
All right. We see Jules send a text. She starts her bike up, and we see the taillights of her bike trail off into the darkness. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. That's the cliffhanger, chat, that there's no cliffhanger this time. I gotta keep you on your toes. I see everybody in chat like, cliffhanger's coming. I know the cliffhanger's coming. I'm like, what if I hit him with not a cliffhanger?
With
The
no
cliffhanger. Doug looks at the jar of pickles like, I could use a snack.
Cliffhangers aren't as fun if they happen every time. You know what I mean? I gotta keep everybody on their toes. Feels weird. Everyone feels like robbed now. People always hate the cliffhangers.
I know,
and
then
robbed.
the second they just take them away, they're like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy
I also
people.
picture, I kind of think, a lot of times the way I plan these things and how I sort of narrate them and try to do them, I try to think of things like cinematically. Like the way you would see it in a movie or the way you'd see it in a television show. And sometimes, like after everything they had, after everything that happened in this episode, it feels like the end of an episode where you would just see Jules send a text, start her bike and just trail off into the darkness. Like, something's about to happen, obviously, everyone, but just felt like an appropriate ending. But yeah, tonight was a night.
Yeah.
Things happened. Xylo shut me down, which I
really wanted
totally
that to fail,
fine
if I'm
with.
being honest.
Yeah, no, the timing though.
I didn't want to succeed that.
No, it's
but it did, so
it's
it is
awesome.
what it is. Yeah.
I kind of like how for
It
Doug's
just snubbed
character,
the
things
big
work
bad.
for Doug when like you never expect them to, and every time you want them to, it doesn't. Like that's that. I feel like that's very much Doug's character, so it feels right.
It's authentic for sure.
But yeah, tonight was episode 20. Woo! We made it 20 episodes. I did say, I was kind of hinting that, like, we might end this series after 20. Obviously, that's not where we're ending.
That's the last episode.
Yeah, that's the ending, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel resolved and everything. But yeah, obviously, this is not the ending, but we are certainly building up to an ending. That much I will say. So, expect a couple more episodes before this campaign comes to an end. And I start working on a new campaign that'll...
We'll see, Mev. I'll just stuff every episode with Doug shenanigans and you'll never end this.
Yeah, we'll see. But, I feel this way strongly. Audiences never agree. But I'm going to tell you you're wrong. All good things come to an end. And I prefer they come to an end while they're still good. That's kind of the way I feel about it. So, yeah, this is obviously in a couple more episodes, I'd say we're kind of getting close to a climax to the story here. But yeah, tonight was a really fun episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope all the players enjoyed it.
It was aight.
It was aight. Anybody want to shout anything out or plug anything that they're doing? Cool. Be sure to catch this up on the Dice and Fire YouTube channel. I believe it'll be up Thursday. Realistically, Thursday. Wait, did we have Avatar last night? We did have Avatar last night, didn't we?
We actually had it, yeah.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I'm guessing tomorrow up on the channel.
I believe so, yeah.
And then we'll probably be back with the Tales of Olympus this weekend, I believe. And
Scurvy Seas probably Thursday.
Scurvy Seas Thursday. We might be getting back onto things, onto a schedule here.
Yeah, crazy. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Imagine
also,
Awakening D&D Season 2, defeating Mara Take 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, all these characters die. A bunch of other ones have to try in like a post-apocalyptic world. It'll be
Mara wins, and then we have to like be characters in a like post-apocalyptic ghost world.
Oh yeah, we'll go like.
Did we just spoil your entire plan, Mev? I'm sorry.
We'll go like 20 years later too, where you guys are like grizzled veterans, and you're like battling the demons, and you're trying to help the new people who don't know what's going on, and.
My God,
as long as Jakey plays the grizzled veteran. Yeah, but also coming up this weekend, some new series are going to be posted for 80% of us.
Yeah.
So
but I
big
haven't
stuff
even
on all our
started.
Minecraft channels. Yeah, you know, a lot of us have a lot of work to do.
I finished my first one today, so ayo.
I haven't.
I just
I
got
start recording tomorrow.
I'm ahead of time because I work.
I'm assuming like FTO has kind of wrapped for most of you guys at this point.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
wrapping
up. And
Mitch and I are recording more Kaykrae content tomorrow. Don't kill us.
Caper.
Kaykrae. I don't even know our ship
Wow.
name anymore.
Kipper.
Bad
Kipper.
Caper.
Paper.
Snake Boy and Transformation Girl.
Poisoned cookies.
Mm.
Poison Cookies. That's the other one.
And we need to film our Jaffo moments. Is that
True. All the Jaffo.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, I suppose
Lucky.
aside from that, a couple of us have been streaming a lot of Rust lately. It's bad for our health, but we do it anyway. So
is
that's
bad
been
for
some
health.
shenanigans. Come check that out. I might be streaming that tomorrow. I might be streaming Fallout New Vegas tomorrow. Either way, I think I'm streaming tomorrow, so you can come check me out on twitch.tv/Mevoda
Nice.
for one of those things. And yeah, anybody else want to plug things before we say goodbye?
I think I've covered
Xylo
everything.
Mev, play Rust with me.
Easy.
Yes, sir. Right away, Mitch.
Yes. Okay, and with
Great.
that, thank you guys. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you Thursday for Scurvy Seas. Join us. Goodbye.